I know. Sorry about that. Rough night. I think I know what it is. Good morning. I had a half a cup of coffee Saturday, and I had a half a cup Sunday. I'm about 42 cups behind. Yeah. Well, we had a mugging in the house last night. Somebody come in the house, grabbed me, pulled me out of the chair, beat the living shit out of me, threw me back in the chair, walked out of here, then come back in and did it again. They did this several different times during the night. It started at like 12:45, and then they did it like at 1:15, and then they did it at 2:30, and then 3:15, and then 4:18, and then 4:45. That's an instant. That's right. Yeah, this is instant. Yep. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. There you go. It's all about the instant taters, too. You're right, Junkyard. Yeah, I know. I thought I told you. Yeah, I know how that works. It is, but it works. I got, I probably got, let's see, I got about a gallon and a half of frozen eggs in the refrigerator, in the freezer out there. They come in a carton. I got them on a good deal, buck a carton. Um, they're good for if you want to have scrambled eggs or omelets. You take them out of the freezer and you let them thaw out for a day or so. You leave them on on your counter for the afternoon or the morning or whatever. Put them in the refrigerator, then let them thaw out the rest of the way. Well, I'm sure she had a reason. So she seems like she's a nice girl, so I'm sure she had a reason. Did they get kicked off too? So, anyways, you take them liquid eggs. That was worth a day. That's right. You take them liquid eggs and you put a bunch of oil into a frying pan and you make scrambled eggs with them. You throw in some corn taco shells and you make amigas. Or my mom used to take, she would crumble up bread and potatoes. She would take potatoes, cut them up, and then fry them a little bit. And then she would take bread, throw that in there, and then throw in scrambled eggs and fry that up. And then, you'd have your bacon or whatever. But you can do it that way. Or you just make scrambled eggs with them. Or you can pour them out and make omelets. And that's what they're good for. The real 100% eggs are just in the liquid form. You don't have to shell them. That's right. Bullseye, bullseye. Don't mess with me, Maya. No. Oh, I bet. A little girl, she got up this morning. She walked around and I don't know what she did, but she laid right down in front of the recliner. And when I come down, well, thank you. I damn near closed my, stepped on her with my feet. It's a good thing when I come down, I felt her and I moved my foot away. And I had to pick her up. I didn't wake her up. I thought, shit, she was dead, So I reached down and she looked up at me and I picked her up and moved her away. So, yeah, it's sponsored by Supercuts. Yeah. I need a haircut, something fierce. But it's a shame to cut such nice hair. So. Yeah, he's an entrepreneur. Yeah. Good morning, Corey. Yeah, that tastes good. Oh. Yeah, Kathy went to a softball tournament last night, and I said, "Hey, did you take any sunscreen with you?" She said, "Why?" I'm wearing a sweatshirt right now. Just go ahead. I'm wearing a sweatshirt right now. I said, "You're gonna get burned." Oh no, I'm not. She come back. She looks like a fire truck. And last night it was red. Today it is tomato red. It is jet red. Yeah, that redness set in this morning. Good morning, Kevin. It was a good turnout yesterday for the thing. I'm glad they're letting me do it. And I said I'd like to stay there, and the woman come by and she says, I talked to the guy that runs it because he was out with COVID, and he said that's a good idea because you're up by the pavilion. People can eat right there at the picnic table. If you guys can stay right here. I said, all right. So next week we're going to take more. I only took a limited supply because I didn't know what it was going to do, you know. So we're going to take more next week because I had to turn people away, and I don't like doing that. When I go to auctions, if I run out at auctions, I will run to a store and buy more. But you know, out there you're in the boondocks, and there's really no stores to run to. So. And usually when I go to an auction, I take enough to feed at least 200 people. And normally the auctions I go to or the auctions we do, there's not, you know, there's 50 or 60 or 80 people there, and that's about it. So 200 is more than enough. But I did tell them, I said, it's not going to be always sausage biscuits, you know, biscuits and gravy. You know, we're going to have sloppy joes. We'll have meatball subs and all this other stuff too, you know. We'll do a variety. So take less and charge more. No, I charge the same price. I took the big sausages. Oh, them people love them, man. The one on Keeger? I know I wanted to bid on a bunch of stuff, but I forgot it was on there. So. The only problem with that, with them kind of auctions, I end up buying a lot of stuff I don't need because it's so damn cheap. And tax fuel adjustment there, yeah, there you go. Well, I sell the quarter pound all beef Angus Corey, excuse me. And then the sausages, they weigh 5 ounces and they're 8 inches long. I tell everybody, eat from both ends first and then start on the bun. Drew, I know it should be illegal. It should be illegal, I'm telling you. Good morning, Drew. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Well, I do too, but it's hard to sell a bunch of stuff around here. Ain't nobody got any money. So, I mean, I used to sell on eBay, but by the time you sell on eBay, I had 2 people want returns, so I had to pay the return, shipping and everything else, and pay them back. And there was nothing wrong with the stuff. You know, I had a blinking light, an antique blinking light that I had a video showed it was blinking. I sold it, and the person said it wasn't working. I said, well, I don't know what to tell you. It was working right there on the video. So it happened during shipping. Well, they wanted their money back, and it was going to cost me $15 to ship it home. So, you know, the people are liars, they're thieves and shit. So I end up having to sell them, give them their $15 back, and I just don't keep it. And then I put them on, you know, a list that don't buy from me again. Yeah, 2/3 of a foot long. You're right. There you go. Wasion, there's a storage unit down there. Wasion, they have storage units down there, 10 by 20s for $75 a month. If it wasn't so far away from me, I would get one at Wasion. Because I've got a little, I got a 10 by 12 right now for $65 or $69 a month. And it's not near enough, not big enough. So. Hi, baby. Hi. Hey, right here. Yeah, that's Papa. Oh, good girl. Yes, sir. Very good, baby. Come here. Yeah, good girl. Yes, sir is. Holds up your pants. Yeah. Danny. No, he did not. Is he going to email me? I haven't had an email from anybody. Or text. Let's see. It is 58 degrees in the. Wait a minute. No, that's not right. 49 degrees in the big city. I haven't gotten anything yet, I don't think. It's hard to tell. If I don't know I'm getting one, I'll lose that. I'll lose that email because I get like 200 or 300 emails a day. It doesn't matter time, no matter a week. I get like 2,000 emails, and I have to sit there and delete them all. So I watch part of it. I think we're going to have a garage sale here in a couple of weeks during the week. So tax free, that's right. Got about 30 fishing poles. I probably got enough fishing equipment. I do have enough fish. I got enough fishing equipment to, equip about 8 or 9 fishermen with it. Shots, everybody. 2-shot Monday. Shots. Shots. Yeah, we're supposed to get in the 80s this week, I guess. Oh, I don't know. See, I didn't plan on doing anything Saturday because the forecast kept saying they kept saying we was going to have rain Saturday all day. 80% chance, 80% chance. I kept telling Kathy, oh, we're going to have rain, 80% chance. So Okay, it's 48 degrees here. Let's see what the 10-day forecast is. Saturday, raining. Friday, cloudy, 82 and cloudy. See what the thing says. Supposed to rain Sunday too. Rain, but we'll find out later. I'll wait for the end of the week. Huh. Good morning, Harold. Oh, yeah? Did you go? Come here. Come here, Pumpkin. What's the matter? Yeah, I seen that they were catching calls. I want them to catch one. Before I die, I'd love to see a real Bigfoot. I guess I'm just going to have to go out there and start doing some of my own tree knocking and my own Bigfoot howling myself. You sent him the Iron Dog 63 one? £7. Oh boy, that's a big bass. We were up north in Wilmington, Michigan, and there's a Circle K campground there or something like that. I can't remember what it is, but we went camping there, and it's barbless. You got to use barbless hooks, and there's a sign that says "Catch Old Grandpa." Well, I ain't lying. Grandpa is the biggest damn fish I had ever seen in my entire life for a bass. If that thing wasn't 20 inches long and looked like oh hell, it was that big. I bet it was at least 8, 9, 10 pounds. But they said Grandpa's been caught probably 100 times. He just doesn't understand that, you don't eat that stuff on the silver line. Yeah. Good morning, Kathy. You're looking lovely as ever. Okay. Only if there's a cabin involved. It's hard for me to get off the ground. If I get on the ground, you guys are going to have to call a rigging company to get me back up. Yeah. We get in the truck and go. That's right. No, you just hand them some apples. Say, here, big fella. That's what you do. take old granddad fishing. There you go. It's surprising that somebody had, somebody never took them, after they caught them. So it was a catch and release pond. But, I was surprised. And then we took, Good Morning Arizona. We took the kids and went up to St. Helen, Michigan, and they have a bluegill festival up there, and we were out there fishing. I caught a nice size largemouth bass, and but we went to a trout farm, and Kurt was young. He was only like 5 or 6 at the time, and Kurt caught it. They were out trout fishing, and Kurt caught a trout. He brought it up. And he said, "Look at this, Dad! Look at it! I got me a fish." Well, the woman took it off the hook, and then she took a piece of PVC pipe and hit that fish on the head. And you should have seen the terror in his eyes. He couldn't believe they were killing that fish. Yeah, I got hot dog events to do every weekend. Yeah, the only camping we're going to do is during the week, I guess. So. No. Yeah, so hopefully, yeah, they get a bigger turnout. That's right. Me and Kathy love fish. We love fish, shrimp, scallops. We like deep fried clams. So we don't want we don't like oysters. So showing up at the wieners. That's right. The biscuits and gravy went good Saturday. We only had like 2 orders left when we, when I took it out of the steam table, and then yesterday probably had enough for another 4 orders. But that's to be expected. I brought that home. Me and Kathy are going to have biscuits and gravy today for breakfast, so nothing wrong with that. So, and then, but we sold out on the hot dogs. I actually took 12, but one was mutilated beyond belief, so I only sold 11 hot dogs. But I did sell all 11. I took 3 packages of sausages with me, and I sold all of them, except for one. There was only one left, and the chance of one person coming and getting one was slim, so I just wrapped that up in a piece of foil, and I ate that on the way home. So we sold 17 sausages, 11 hot dogs, and like 10 orders of biscuits and gravy. So it was a learning curve because I didn't know what we was gonna get into. So next week I'll bring about the same amount. I'll bring the same amount of biscuits and gravy, but I'll bring more hot dogs and more sausages. Or more hot dogs and the same sausages because I had to turn away about 8 people. And I don't like doing that. That's right, 50 minutes and counting. Guys ain't never seen Living History, go check out his channel. Check out Arizona. He's got a great channel. I haven't watched it in a few weeks. I got to start catching up again. But And if you aren't subscribed to Living History, subscribe to his channel.
Go lay down. Yeah.
Come here, Jack. Come here, Pumpkin. You're welcome. You're welcome. Start roasting corn. You'd eat it all. I'd like to be able to, but I don't have any way of doing that. We're putting a griddle on the cart right now. The bracket's being made this week, so we can put the griddle on there. But I got a guy that come across the street that I knew. Yes, I know. I worked with him. He come across the street yesterday from at the farmer's market because he was on the other side. He said, "Hey, you still got that planer?" I said, "Well, it's not mine. It's my wife's uncle's." So, well, so I'm interested in a planer. I said, "Okay." I said, "Well, I was down there and I was telling him that our uncle is making the bracket for the griddle to sit on." He says, "Hell, I got a griddle with a grill on it, a Blackstone." I said, "Yeah." He said, "It's got like a 17-inch griddle and then it's got the grill with it." He said, "It's only been used like 4 or 5 times." He said, "Every time my wife uses it, she cleans the grill on it, the griddle part, and then she brings it in and she puts it in a bag and then leaves it in the house so it doesn't get bad." I said, "Oh." He said, "I'll be willing to trade for that planer." Well, those are like $260 for those things. So I'm going to go see if he wants to trade for that planer, and I'll just pay him for the planer. So. But I thought about doing street corn, with doing it off the cob. There's a lot of people are doing it in steam tables now. What they do is they elotes or whatever it's called. I don't know, but they do it in a steam table. I don't know what all goes in it. I've been looking at it. I thought that would be cool. So. There you go. Well, the best way that we used to do it in a fire is we'd take corn, leave it in a husk, and we would soak it in a pan of water for about an hour, and then put it in the fire and just let it sit there, on a bed of coals, and then turn it. And about 20 minutes. You just turn it every 2 or 3 minutes or so, and if you notice it starts to burn, you start turning it. And it makes some of the best sweet corn out there.
That's warm.
Oh, I bet it is. It looks like fire engine warm. Yeah.
The funny thing is,
Yeah, aren't they?
Pink.
Yeah.
They're down.
Yeah. Her hands are burnt, but her arms aren't because she had a sweatshirt on. Yeah, had a jacket on.
No sweatshirt.
Yeah. Yeah. So her hands are pink. They're sunburnt. From here on down, they're burnt. Pink.
I think I've seen Square Table. Is he a coach?
Huh?
Is he a coach?
Who?
Square Table when he comes in.
Just saying. He didn't say anything yesterday about being at one, but because he was in last night. John, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Well, it's been a while.
Voice and off.
Huh?
Voice and off.
Oh, yeah?
Swore. That was it.
Could you hit that button for me on that pot?
Oh, and by the way,
Mm-hmm.
I clarified. You talk all you want.
Yeah.
Not
Did you tell him keep a knocking, but you can't come in? Keep a knocking, but you can't come in.
here. He
Yeah.
said, "Oh, what did Dad do? Say something?" I said, "Yeah. She can't come back."
Huh. Yeah. Salt, pepper, and powder. You mean salt, pepper, and butter? That's right.
She bought him creamer.
Yeah.
That's why.
Oh, I think that. Yeah. I love sweet corn, but I have no teeth, so I can't eat it off the cob. So I cut it off the cob. Sweet corn, sweet corn. It's so nice. You get to see it twice. Yep. But I like to get some of it and then we freeze it and stuff. I mean, freezer corn's better than canned corn, but you know, it is what it is. Kevin said if you'd have found yourself a sugar daddy down here, you could have had your hands in his pockets.
Well, I really wasn't looking for that.
She said
But
she
he's
wasn't
got a
looking.
point.
Huh?
He's got a point, but I really wasn't looking for that.
You got a point, but she wasn't looking for one. Yeah. John says good morning, Kathy.
You wanna-
Yeah, there you go. Hey, field corn is just as good as sweet corn if you pick it at the right time. We used to do that all the time. And Kevin will tell you, when we was kids, my mom and dad, we would get sweet corn by the pickup load. And we'd spend 2 days shucking sweet corn and husking it, and cleaning it up. And my mom, they would cut it off the cob and she would can sweet corn. And we'd have a sweet corn boil every, for a couple of nights. That would be, part of our dinner with sweet corn and whatever. But yeah, she'd put up 100 jars of sweet corn a year, at least 100 quarts. So I have to powder my nose. And you got 8 kids, and mom and dad, that's 10, and they're all living at home. It takes 2 cans of sweet corn, 2 cans of green beans, or whatever, 2 jars, or 2 quarts for your vegetable. So she'd do sweet corn, 100 quarts of sweet corn or better. Same way with green beans. We get green beans by the pickup load. Snap, we'd cut the ends and snap them and clean them, and yeah. She would do beets. She would do, just mainly corn, green beans, beets, carrots. Probably do 50, 60 quarts of carrots a year. There you go. Hey, if you're gonna eat sweet corn, you gotta have the butter dripping down your arms, clear to your elbows. When Kathy was young, her and her mom would have sweet corn eating contests. Yeah. Iowa sweet corn. Oh, we love sweet corn. I'm sorry. Yeah. I love sweet corn. I love peas. Peas is my favorite vegetable, actually. But I love green beans, and I love them even more if they're cooked with a little bit of bacon grease. Gives them a good flavor. You steal butter, salt, and pepper out of the mess hall. There you go. Yep.
Jackie, you're gonna wait. Right, watch your purse. No. Oh.
Oh yeah, yeah. It is 10 foot wide, 16 foot long, and this thing had shelves from the floor clear to the top, 8 feet high. You walked in there, and you just started packing stuff. You eat first, yeah, yeah, yeah. Kathy makes them. We call them boiled dinners, but hobo dinners. Yeah. We usually use roast beef to do it in. She, once in a while, she'll do it with kielbasa, but that's few and far between. Cabbage, potatoes, carrots, onions, roast beef, pound of butter. That's eating. Salt and pepper. Mark them off your list. Huh. They have a shootout? Or they just partied too hard with a little bit of liquid injection? Damn. Huh. Did they know the Clintons? Allegedly. I'm asking for a friend. Huh. Wrong island. You know, that's just a technicality. Technicality. I can't even say it. Technicality there, Junkyard. You know, I find it odd. Okay, we can watch this Johnny Depp, whatever, circus that's going on, but we couldn't watch the Epstein trial with his girlfriend. Hmm. We couldn't find out who the people were that were on, the plane going to the island, could we? Huh. Well, why couldn't we find that one out, but we can find out the Johnny Depp one? We can watch that until its entirety. Huh. Tarantula bites. You know what that's going to do for business there, don't you? Come stay at Sandals, but it'll be the end of your dandles. That's right. There, either that or was it chilly down there? I don't know. You know how people are. It gets drops below 60, they turn on the furnace. Did they have the heat on or something? I don't know. I bet it was a. Bet you might want to find out. Probably spider bites or something. Well, come here, pumpkin. Come on. Yeah, it's just Papa. Come here, Jackie. Pretty girl. Probably, yeah, probably, yeah. Yeah. Well, they'll probably find out what done it. Well, I know they'll find out what done it, but well, no, there, you know, um, there could be a whole bunch of them down there nesting. You know, Most likely. I gotta get me another cup of coffee. I gotta go to the doctor's at 1:45 today. I gotta be down in Toledo. For the same doctor that ordered the medicine I still haven't got. Yeah. Yeah, good girl. Pretty baby. See you later, Kevin. Take care. Y'all have a cup too? Yeah, you got the Iron Dog cup, don't you? Well, they don't have to train her in the art of deception. She already knows that. So, they probably got to train her in how to lie even more. You were pretty good at the White House, but this is how you do it now. What do you mean? That was all lies I said? Well, yeah, of course. Actually, that is a music box. That's all it is a music box. Store your little knickknacks in here, keys or whatever. When you open the door, music comes on. I've got 2 old telephones out there in the garage. I'm looking for a third one for parts or whatever. But I got one that my mom and dad had, and it's basically a parts one. I bought one that's all the parts are there except for the generator. So I'm looking for a generator. So yeah, you put your cell phone in or whatever. But I'd like to put one in the living room and one in the dining room. When we were kids, friend of ours, my mom and dad's, they had 2 crank telephones, one in the house and one in the garage. And he had it wired to where she could crank the phone and it would ring out in the garage or out in the barn. So she could tell them when dinner was done and stuff like that. Good morning, Chaos. There you go. That'd be cool. It's hard to find them, the old crank telephones. And when you do find them, they're either missing parts or they want $150 or $200 for them, and they're not worth it. Oh yeah, those little hand generators that telephones have. They'll put out some voltage. They will knock you on your ass. Especially if you step them up with a capacitor and stuff. So.
Why did you? Huh?
I mean, if you're willing to spend $150, you'll get a nice one. Okay. And sometimes you might want to just spend the extra $150 and get a nice one, rather than spend a couple of years looking for one and then doing it yourself. You know what I mean?
Place. They're not hers.
Add a little crank on. There you go. Yep, they had a little crank. So that's the thing, you know.
Well, you know what? You don't have a long time. You gotta bring it up.
The last one I bought for $5 at an auction. It was in parts or pieces. It was there, but it was all in pieces. That's right. Just don't touch those 2 things right there. Yeah.
Juice boxes out in the refrigerator out in the garage.
Yeah. Chaos. Yeah, she did. She enjoyed her day out yesterday, and she actually came back home. Yes. Because you know why? Because she loves Mr. America. Yeah. She said, you know what? I don't cheat because I can't beat what I got at home.
Who told you that?
You did.
Did you have a friend here or something?
You said it, honey, and you know it.
Oh my God.
Chaos said, did you enjoy your day out yesterday? She actually came home. She come home sunburnt, Chaos. Yeah.
Would you just lay down?
She looks like the back end of a red fire truck. She is just dark red. Yes, sir. You know what my dad did? My dad had a spark plug wired up to his distributor on his truck, on his car. And he ran a switch. And then what happened with his coil? Somehow he done this. I can't remember what he did. But when people would come over and lean on his car while he was running, he'd hit that switch and it would run 50,000 volts right through him. He said, yeah, they would quit leaning on his car. That was back in the 50s. So.
Just eat it right.
What's that?
Poor baby don't even have water. Nobody tended to her yesterday.
I don't know. I would have thought they did. You thirsty? Huh? They don't care about you, do they, baby? Come here, Jack. They don't care about you like Papa does. Come here. Yeah. Pretty girl. Yes, sure is. Gretchen, come here for a second. Pour some water in her styrofoam bowl over there. There you go, Jack. Now here, go over and put that over there on that green tote for Callie. There you go. Thank you.
Come here. I'll give you juice. You don't have to do nothing.
Well, no, I had her give Jackie some water. Poor little girl. Jack says, can I have a juice?
Jerry.
Jack says, can I have a juice?
No.
You want a juice, Jackie?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. You guys get their hair done.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to miss her when she goes home. Casey was over the other night, and I said, that damn dog right there, she loves her papa. Wherever I go, she's there with me. Good morning, Grizz. No. She, when I tell you guys all dogs are ugly except for Jackie. She's a cute dog. So, Casey would pick her up and stuff. She tried to bite her. I said, well, she probably doesn't know who you are. You know, she's been next to me all the time. So now we've had her for a month almost. So. They get their new carpet and stuff. It's supposed to be put in here next week or week after next or something like that. And they get the new flooring put in. So. I wake up in the middle of the night and I'll reach down and touch her and make sure she's still breathing. You know, because she's really old, so I worry about her. So yeah. Look at that. Chaos is saying good morning, Grizz, to you right after she timed you out last night.
It's
Huh.
water.
Yeah, we have so much in common. Yeah, we sit around, don't know which one's going to go first. That's right.
So it's like cherry water. Isn't it cool? You don't like it?
Happiness, 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 happiness. I ate happiness.
What happened? Who did?
You're just jealous over my nice hair. That's what your problem is, sir. Boobs.
Where's that at? At the trailer park?
Well, what are they going to do to Elon? Hell, he has more money than Russia does.
about, drink your drink, put your shoes on, you gotta get your,
What he had to do was buy Russia and kick Putin out of there. Allegedly.
get your crunch put up, put that drink down.
No, I did not say that. I ate happiness. Happiness. Happiness, happiness, happiness. He's plotting your demise there, Chaos. And that's safe for the West Coast kid there, Grizz.
Did I get Halloween? Mama? Mama, did I get taller?
Yeah.
Wait, each day you get taller and taller?
Well, not like that.
When I was 4 on my tippy toes, I was this
Look at
tall.
the glasses. I'll take this up the back.
By the way, they're back roads if you're watching. Yeah, my refrigerator is empty. That's why I didn't bring you anymore. Yeah.
Oh, my babies.
I did a video yesterday of the Onstead Farmers Market. If you guys want to watch that, it's on my channel. That was abuse, plain and simple.
Yeah.
Yep. Toe the line. See, she'll be the first one to admit it there, Grizz. Then again, you probably had it coming. I think you did. Tough love. You were in the chaos scared prison straight. Scared straight prison. Mm-hmm. I agree 100%.
Right here.
And we found out where her place was right there, right above you.
Well, why do you stand there acting like you can't be there?
She showed you what a mother of all mothers was, huh? Yes, sir.
You all right, Gretch? Good day? Huh? Why not? Why? Yeah, that's another fucking thing. She's allowing it to happen. What is today?
Chloe is
Today is the 10th.
teacher's
or the
second
ninth.
favorite. The first favorite is Mary. Yeah. You're showing your teeth. Apparently, sometimes she don't really.
You know what? You don't have very much longer, Christian.
You know what there, Sandra? I think Grizz is starting to think like a liberal. He's looking on the other side of the coin and the edge of it. Yeah. Square table. You missed the shots. You're 2 shots behind right now.
No.
Hey, do you coach girls softball?
You know we do not have Wait, today, Monday?
You need to sleep in?
Oh my God, you're stupid.
Oh, okay, you do not. Because Kathy said, she said, ask him if he coaches softball because Huh?
Same voice.
she said there was a guy out there that looked just like you and sounded just like you that was a coach for another team out there down in Finley. So she didn't know if he was there or not
The turn.
in the tournament. So you got yourself a doppelganger.
Tell you,
Identical, she says.
what? I don't know.
Isn't that, see? Look at that. Junkyard drink it for you. He must have been surrounded by ladies. Probably because it's a girls' softball team. Yeah. See, Junkyard took one for the team. Yeah, he's a legend. That's right. In between the biscuits and the eggs and stuff this morning and the bacon, he took them shots for you. You got Tommy Chung coming on in like 7 hours? Well, I'll have to join you. Good morning there, Kim. Nice to see you. With John Lennon? There you go. Ask him if he's ever going to smoke weed with Willie again. I'll never smoke weed with Willie again. That's right.
No. It was old. Holly, it was old. Holly, that was old. That was a week ago. Holly.
I was there the other night on your Mecklenburg.
Yeah, Holly, that was a week.
He saved this time? Yeah.
No, I did not. Stop lying. You tripped over the car. You did. I was in front of you.
I love that shirt you got on there, Square Table at the mall. Iron Dog 63. That's right.
You told your friend that I'd be cussing, but you have at mom. Yes, you could even ask Ariel. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Ask Ariel. She would tell you the truth.
Let's see.
And do you know what bias is? Stupid. That was bias. Who said that I said to all my friends that they put the Apple Watch, but I said nothing about that watch.
You want to get yourself some Iron Dog 63 number merchandise right there. It is. Let's Yeah, I bet it is one of them most smoking Detroits from cover to cover. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, to rock a hoodie. Well, we have hoodies too, you know. We have hoodies too, you know. That's right. Iron Dome 63. Beautiful cup. The only thing I wish it was a little bigger, but don't push her, Grizz. That's right. Is that what she said? We were at Sam's Club Friday and picked up some stuff, but I seen some big 150 quart coolers or whatever, you know, the big ones, the white ones. I got one already. I think 77 bucks. I think we're going to buy another one because I used one for just, we got these big events. So we use the big ones for, you know, put pop and stuff in. You put a couple, 300-400, you know, a couple of cans of pop in there and stuff, and ice. And you use the smaller ones for water. You know, it depends on how hot it is. If it's cold, if it's really hot, you use a big one for water. You put 5 or 6, you know, 3 or 4 cases of water in there at a time. And then, you know, the smaller ones you use for pop, because a lot of people drink water over pop when it's really hot. So it depends on how hot it's going to be. But I need another one for ice for the snow cones. So I'm thinking about buying a brand new one for the snow cone machine. It's 40 miles for us to go to Sam's Club too. So, but
I have to remove that too. I don't care. Gotcha. The other one's already open. I told you that last night, right?
I didn't drink out of here one time.
I opened it for,
Huh. I don't
a
know.
little bit, for, yeah.
Kath, do you want a boxer puppy?
No, I'm not starting over.
Huh? You're not starting over? She don't want a puppy.
When I wanna go somewhere, I wanna go. I can't.
Right.
Gotta go right now. Gotta go.
Sam's Club is like Walmart. It's owned by the Waltons, but they sell stuff in bigger quantities at a cheaper price. Like at Walmart, you can buy, you know, a case of pop or a case of water. At Sam's Club, you can buy it by the pallet. So, and they deliver. They'll deliver it to your house with a truck, semi. They'll unload it and they'll put it right by your garage or whatever. But that's it. You can have it delivered. It depends on how much you spend. Normally there's no delivery charge. Sometimes there is, it depends. So. No, they don't just sell Chinese in bulk. Oh, he's 2? Okay. I'll have to talk, see if she wants. She said she didn't want to start over because she won't have to, take care of something if she wants to leave or whatever. So they'd have to pull a trailer. That's right. So, like I bought the gravy there for the biscuits and gravy, and I wanted to buy the biscuits, but they didn't have them. But I bought the gravy there, and I saved $1.25 on the gravy over going to Gordon Food Service for the same thing. I can.
No, I'm not gonna potty train the dog.
She says he's 2 years old.
Whose dog is it?
They sold the 2 dogs, or they sold 2 dogs to somebody, and then people called them and said, "Hey, can you take these 2 dogs back?" So I don't know.
Something wrong.
I don't. Well, maybe the situation changed. I have no idea, but yeah. Yeah, you watch your ads, you can even save more. Right. I asked him, I said, "You guys got any all beef hot dogs?" The guy looked at me and said, "Funny, we don't." Not that we shouldn't have. We ordered all beef hot dogs and they sent us 2 pallets of regular hot dogs instead of 1 pallet of all beef and 1 pallet of regular. I said, that figures. Yeah, you can't travel. It's hard to do stuff. Like with Jackie, we got a cage for her right now. And if we're going to go away, Kathy wants to put her in the cage. And I keep telling her, I said, she's old. The other day we left. I said, she's old. Just take her potty before we go, and then let her, because she'll go back in the bedroom and lay down. If she gets up and she has an accident in the house, we'll just clean it up because, she is old. She's 100 and some years old in human life. She's gonna, but we come home and she was still sleeping in the bedroom. So. Oh, their house caught on fire. Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. So right now, that's if we go away, make sure she goes out to the bathroom and stuff. And, of course, we feed her in the morning. And then, make sure she goes to the bathroom, throughout the day. And if we leave, like today, we got to leave at noon 15 or noon 30. And then, we'll make sure she's went out to the bathroom a couple of times during the day. And then, we'll leave her she'll go back in the bedroom. She'll lay down on a pillow and she'll probably sleep there until we get back. Okay. Good morning there, Amish. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, Moose. Make sure you don't do it now. Oh, that's right. So, yeah. Yeah, I know. I told you guys I wanted one, but she's the ultimate decision maker here because, basically the dog will be hers because Jackie's the only dog we've ever had here that's ever, wanted anything to do with me. All the other dogs I had a dog we call Bear. Now, I would go to bed at night when I was working for the garbage company, and Bear would jump up in the bed, and he was a black Chinese Chow. A black American Chow. Meanest damn thing you ever seen to anybody that wasn't family. He would not let you come in the house unless we said you could, And he was just 10, 12 months old. This dog was big, he was stout, he was muscular, he was all of that. Well, it got to the point where I would go to bed and Bubba would jump up in bed with me and he'd lay on the covers on Kathy's side. And Kathy would come in the bedroom and he'd growl at her because he didn't want her getting in bed. So I ended up having to, get him out of bed so she could lay down. And we ended up having to get rid of him because he was just getting too aggressive. So, I don't need a Yorkie. My son and daughter's got a Yorkie. Yeah, we don't need another one of them things in the house. You get a job. That's right. They're Democrats. That's all they are, is Democrats. Yeah. I think my dog's a Democrat. Yeah. You feed him, you water him, you pay his vet bills, your housing bills, everything. They're Democrats. Yeah. Pet water buffalo, there you go. The dog whisperer. Well, you guys are still young, When you get in your 50s and you realize that, your kids are growing up and you guys want to go away and stuff, you can't leave the dogs home alone. A lot of places don't want dogs. You can't bring your dogs with you. And you know what really upsets me and pisses me off to no end? I'll go to a store and you'll see these people walking around with a dog in the shopping cart. Are you kidding me? I'll look right at them and say, are you kidding me? Well, that's my service dog. I said, where's your service collar at? Where's the jacket at for the service dog? Yeah. They don't want to offend you at the stores, so they don't say anything about you bringing your mutt into the store. And then you put your mutt in the cart where people put their food. Yeah. Or they got kids, I seen a woman pushing a cart the other day with like a 10-year-old girl in the cart, inside the cart. Are you kidding me? I know, they are ugly, yeah. No more dogs for dog, that's right. Oh, yeah. Well, there's nothing like a trust of a dog. Now, when I was, working the garbage route, we had some mean dogs. I had a woman, we were out on the route, and my wife's uncle was doing an audit at the time. Okay, so he was in the truck. I was on, picking up the garbage, and then there was a driver. Okay, so he was in the truck, and he was watching this. I got off the back of the truck, went to grab the garbage. This woman let her dogs out and said, get them. Okay. I threw the garbage in the truck and I turned around and here these two dogs are. Well, I kicked this dog underneath the chin He went up in the air and did a somersault, landed on his back, and he's flailing away. And the other one I kicked in the ribs, and he went, ran all the way up to the house. She come out and she started screaming and yelling at me. Don't you ever touch my dogs again. I said, lady, if you ever sick them dogs on me again, I'll kill them both right here in your yard. Right then, my wife's uncle got out of the truck. He walked up to the door, knocked on the door, and told her right then and there, because he was a supervisor, ma'am, this is your last week. We'll be sending you a refund. We're not stopping here no more. Goodbye. So. You're right. They don't need to be in the store, not with food. A pet store is one thing. A food store is another. Yeah, if they can't deal with the public, then they shouldn't be in the public to begin with. Send somebody. That's what they got this, DoorDash for. Have DoorDash go get your shit. You don't need to be in the store with some damn mutt. Excuse my language. But you don't need to have that flea-bitten mutt walking around there drooling, cocking its leg, pissing on stuff, because it does happen. I've seen it happen. Oh, service dogs don't do that. Service dogs don't. But 90% of all the dogs that go into these buildings aren't service dogs. So, well, that's the problem. Most of these dogs aren't well behaved. They're just dogs that people, that's my pet. So I'm going to take my pet because it's my fur baby. It's not a service dog.
You can get them registered as service dogs for comfort pets so that you can get into apartments with them. That's what they do.
Yeah, I know, but you still, in order to get into a store, you still got to have the code for them.
You just got to, or what you do is you get them fixed. And then they'll clarify them as a comfort dog, which is considered a service dog.
Well, yeah, but you still have to have the jacket that says service dog on them. A lot of them don't do that. They just bring their damn dogs with them. So, peeing on the food. I know, Moose. I know. You're right. I know, because I can't behave. Yeah. That's right. I get tired of being peed on there, Grizz. No, I don't. Like I said, I don't have a bit of problem with a service dog. Okay. Now, we got a guy that's been in town all of our lives. Oh, Doug Spade. He's been blind. He was blind ever since birth. He's got a service dog. I've seen that service. That service dog is one of the, oh, he's probably had 3 or 4 of them by now. They're the most well-behaved dogs you've ever seen. But some of these service dogs, supposedly, if it's a service dog, I would think it'd be able to walk. A lot of these people are carrying these damn dogs in your hands like this, and then they're reaching over your food and picking it up with a damn dog in their hand. Okay. So that's what I'm getting at. If you want it to have a service dog, make it walk, put it on a leash, and put a jacket on it that says service dog. Is that too hard? Like Bill Cosby said, with whooping mouth. What are they doing? They're shooting all these cows with whooping mouth. Well, that's that white foam all around your mouth. Well, how do you get them from shooting you? You just wipe that white stuff off your mouth. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, see, if you put a service vest on the dog, fine. But a lot of these people don't do that. They cover the dog up in a little blanket and carry that little Yorkie or whatever, that little Chihuahua or whatever, that little, skinless rat or hairless rat that they call an animal. And they said, here, that's my service dog. I cuddle with it because, I'm afraid to be in public. Well, if you're afraid to be in public, then stay at home and then call, DoorDash or Shift or something like that and have them do your stuff for you. Get a choker chain for them. That's right. Shock collar. It been serviced. Probably a moose knuckle outdoors. That's funny. Yeah. Emotional support animal. Yeah. I would not doubt it. In all honesty, I think I seen a woman one time that had a kitten right down her blouse and the head was sticking out. Yeah. I can't spell. Yeah. So. Right. IR is a good English. That's right. Yeah, bend over and spell run there, Moose. R-U-N. Oh! Yeah. So. Almost blind. I see ya. I don't blame them there, Amish. You need is a crocky deal. Get yourself a crocky dial. Yeah. Huh? Did you say something? Right there? That's a music box telephone. Then that's a light. Then those are all oil lamps up there. Then if you go that way, that's a coat rack. It's a telephone, but it's actually a music box. You open it up and you got place for, you can put little trinkets and whatever. Yeah, I showed it a few minutes ago, but I'll do it again. That's right. Cost too much to operate them lamps, you're right. I'm almost trained now, you're right, honey. See if this thing works. Oh, battery's probably dead. Anyways, I got one of them desktop little wavy guys. There it is. Come on. Huh. Yeah, battery's dead in it. But anyways, he flies up in the air. So but I bought that at a, I don't know, Goodwill or something like that. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's a purple air. There you go. She did enjoy the live stream last night. Yeah, I'm having trouble keeping it up. You're right there, Moose. I don't think Cornbread got ran off by Sandra. No. Well, the reason why I bought this thing, because it's like $14 or something like that, brand new, and it was still in the package. So I bought it. I think I give $1.99 or something for it. It's called the Wacky Waving Inflatable Tube Guy. Well, that's nice. That's because she's a bully, according to Kevin. I wonder if that garlic and honey is good for halitosis. That's right, garlic and honey and garlic. Yeah, good for halitosis. Hmm. Puts a huge dent in the mattress. Yep, most likely. See you later. What's the matter, old girl? Come here. No, you don't want to come here? Okay. Yeah, you got a stiff. Yeah, I got a stiff neck. Oh, lots of times. Lots of times. He is a big bully. I agree 100%, Chaos. Kevin's one of the biggest bullies out there. But he can't take it. He can dish it out, but he can't take it. Just telling you. Mm-hmm. And you know why he can't take it? Crybaby. Mm-hmm. He was pampered when he was a kid. He was given the best of everything. Didn't have to do nothing. That's right. He keeps locked up. Yeah. You have a good day too, Christy. Always second place. You're right. He didn't have to work for nothing. So, made him weak. Makes a bunch of them. That's right. Yeah. All right, everybody. It's 8:30. You're gonna get out of here. Y'all have a great day. Take care. I will see you tomorrow. You have a blessed day. I gotta go to the doctor's today. I gotta check, but I gotta be there at 1:15 or 1:45, so I gotta see what time I gotta leave here. Down in Toledo. So probably. If I'm home, I will be here to watch that. Like I said, I got a doctor's appointment at 1:15 or 1:45 in Toledo. So, am I wearing it? No, I'm not wearing a toupee. This is my hair. Oh, my hair. I got the best hair anywhere. No. It seems like I got extra hair this morning. No. Y'all have a great day and take care. Love you too, Dan. Bye, everybody. Like I said, if I'm home, I'll be watching. If I don't, I will. I'll watch your live stream after I get back, or I'll catch it while it's in progress or whatever. Have a blessed day, everybody.